Hello everyone and welcome aboard the Carnival Horizon for today's ship tour. We're going to be going deck by deck from top to bottom of this amazing Vista Class ship from Carnival Cruise Line. So let's go ahead and get started. Up on deck 15 forward for the Serenity Adults Only Relaxation Area. And just below on 14, we have the Spa and Fitness Center where we can either relax and get yourself a massage or come to the gym and burn off some of the calories from Guy's Burgers. And as we work our way into the pool deck here on the Lido, make sure you leave a like on today's tour if you found it useful, and let me know down in the comments if you're sailing on Horizon soon. But here we have the Dr. Seuss Waterworks, where we have the Cat's Hat and the Fun Things slide, which is the name of the blue one, and then a look at the Lido pool deck with some bars on each side and the pool in the middle with lots of deck space for those famous Carnival deck parties. Moving into Sports Square, we have the Sports Court, where we have the ropes course, and of course some pool tables, some odd ping pong as well, and home to the mini golf as well. So very, very cool. Again, just to look at those pool tables and even some cornhole. And of course we cannot forget the Sky Ride. Those two rails that are on our left-hand side there is where basically you can pedal your way around the top of the ship in those little bikes. And then moving on back though, we have, of course, the jogging track and then the basketball court with some exercise equipment. Moving on down to deck number 10 and the back, we have the Seafood Shack. As the name suggests, you grab yourself some seafood here, but it does come at an upcharge. So this is not part of the free food here on the Horizon. Right in the middle, we have the Tides Bar as well. Just mainly serves as the main pool bar for this aft pool area. And then right next to that, on the opposite side, we have Pizzeria del Capitano, the pizza on board Carnival Horizon. And moving up just for a quick top-down view, we have two hot tubs on each side here in the aft pool in the center there and plenty of seating all the way around. Moving inside on deck number 10, we have the Lido Marketplace Buffet. Tons of seating throughout, and this is where you're to find breakfast, lunch, dinner. All of your buffet-style meals will be found here on deck number 10 in the Lido Marketplace, as well as Cucina del Capitano and Gigi's Asian Kitchen, which are the two specialty restaurants found up here. Moving on out into the pool deck, we have Blue Iguana Cantina if you're looking for a Mexican style of food for your buffet or for your lunch. Complete with a salsa bar, of course, can't forget that. And then on the other side, we have the world famous Guy's Burger Joint found here on board Carnival Cruise Lines. Amazing burgers. If you haven't tried it, definitely do that because they are fantastic. There's a huge line every day for a reason. And of course, you get yourself a toppings bar as well if you want to add some additional stuff in there. Moving on into the actual main area of the pool deck, we have the Red Frog Rum Bar as well as the main pool right here with a good look at the dive-in movie theater, as well as the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar on the same side as the Blue Iguana Cantina, and Red Frog Rum Bar is on the same side as the Guy's Burger Joint. So red on one side, blue on the other. Deck 6 through 9 is going to be guest staterooms, but found on deck 7, you will have the IMAX theater that's found on board. And right underneath on deck number 6, we have the warehouse, which is the video arcade. You got your little racing simulators, claw machines, any sort of game that you could really think of, you'll find here. It is in an interesting location as it's in between decks 6 and 7, like in the middle of the staircase, which is kind of odd. But you'll also find Circle C down here. That is the 12 to 14 when it comes to the ages for the kids club. So Circle C as well as the warehouse will be right next to each other. But again, claw machines, video games, all that kind of thing found in the warehouse. But now into deck 5, the main area of the ship, we have the main atrium found with the Dreamscape, which is the name of this big LED column. It's always changing throughout the day, always flowing really cool patterns like this. Inside the main atrium, you will find some of the jewelry shops on board and some of the shops as well, just in general throughout the ship. Also found within deck number 5 in the atrium here is Cherry on Top, a Carnival favorite. And one of the nice parts about the Vista Class is that they actually have the outdoor area of Cherry on Top as well. You can grab yourself some ice cream. You do have to pay for it, but you can actually sit outside on the lanai and enjoy your ice cream out there for Cherry on Top. Deck number 5, you'll find the upper level of the Liquid Lounge as well. Liquid Lounge is where all the production shows will take place. It spans decks 4 and number 5, so this will be just the upper entrance of it. But here we, of course, take a look into the Liquid Lounge, and lots of space, lots of chairs, so plenty of places to sit while you watch the production shows at night. If you're looking for some chilled nightlife, come into the Piano Bar 88 for just some live music. And moving our way back in, we have another Dreamscape that spans into the casino down on deck 4. But then we can go into bonsai teppanyaki, which is one of my personal favorites here with Carnival. It's the Japanese hibachi that they make in front of you, and as well built into bonsai is also bonsai sushi, which is just a little sushi bar. So if you don't want the full thing, you can also just have yourself some sushi on the side, but these do come at an extra cost as well, so this is not included in your cruise fare. Just another look at the little dreamscape that we have here. It's kind of a mini version of what's out in the main atrium there, but really cool. I always really enjoy these. But also in this little mezzanine lobby type area will be Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse, the specialty steakhouse found on board all Carnival ships. Fantastic as well. It does come at an extra charge, but definitely worth the price. Also found here is another Carnival favorite, the Alchemy Bar, if you want to grab yourself a custom cocktail. Before we move back, let's go ahead and hop outside really quick. We do have an outdoor area to bonsai sushi, and of course, just the general outdoor area for the lanai deck. Plenty of loungers, plenty of chairs to sit out and relax, and of course, some of these places, including Fahrenheit 555 and Bonsai, have some outdoor seating for their specialty dining experiences. Moving on back, we have the Pixels Photo Gallery. If you have any photos taken on board, this is where you'll go and pick them up. You'll just head over to one of these little tablets, enter in all your information, it'll pull up your photos. You can go ahead and purchase them there on the kiosk, and you can pick them up later. Then moving on back, we have the Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse and Brew House. This is where they brew the Carnival beer on board as well, but this is free for lunch, and then will turn into a specialty restaurant at night. And if you're like me and you need to wake up with some coffee every morning, head over to Java Blue Cafe, grab yourself a specialty coffee that is included within the drink package, but it does come at an extra cost if you do not have that. You can also grab yourself some waters, Cokes, anything like that, and you can also grab some pastries here as well if you're looking for just a small bite to eat. And then there's also this little lobby area where you will find mostly trivia, bingos, things like that will take place here with your fun squad here on board the Carnival Horizon. And then there's also another bar here that you'll find as we continue back into the Havana area, one of my personal favorites here on board the Horizon. Within the Havana, this is a public space. Even the Havana bar, there is a lot of nightlife here and a lot of live music. But beyond this point, the outdoor area, you will have to be inside a Havana stateroom in order to come out here. They'll even give you a little wristband, and they do check. That way they make sure only Havana guests are back here. But you get yourself a nice little private pool, along with 2 hot tubs and, of course, the Havana bar, all to yourself. Then moving down to deck number 4, all the way in the back, we have one of 2 main dining rooms. This is, of course, the aft dining room, with the other one being in midship on deck number 3 within the atrium. Moving on forward on deck number 4, we have the Limelight Lounge. This is where you're going to catch most of the comedy shows on board. Then moving on forward after that, we have the Skybox Sports Bar. So if the big game is happening during your cruise, don't worry, you're not going to miss it. Head into the sports bar and grab yourself a drink and enjoy the games. And then, of course, moving forward into the main casino, gamble all your money away, or maybe you'll gamble enough to where you can keep your diamond status when all the rules change next year. Moving back into the atrium, we have several shops here around on deck number 4 as well. There's also going to be photographers set up throughout the deck as well. And of course, you can't forget the ship models here in the actual fun shop itself. Whether you're looking for ship models, t-shirts, anything with a Carnival logo stamped on it, you're going to find it here in the fun shop. So this is where you're going to find all of the Carnival branded merchandise. And of course, here's where you'll find the liquor store as well. Although I feel like all the alcohol here is just stuff that you could buy at home. So I don't know why you would buy it on board just to take it home. If you're looking to book some shore excursions here, you can go ahead and head over to the Carnival Adventures desk. There's also going to be little kiosks, just like the tablets that are found in the Pixels Photo Gallery. You can book yourself excursions on those tablets, or you can go up to the desk and they'll be happy to help you there as well. Hopefully you don't have too much time to spend here at guest services. If there's any issues throughout your cruise, though, or if you maybe have just any general questions about the ship itself or anything throughout the cruise, definitely go ahead and head over to guest services. They'll be happy to help you. And last but not least, we have the Reflections Restaurant, which is the second of 2 of the main dining rooms found here on board the Carnival Horizon. This one only is on deck number 3. It's not the multi-level like the one in the aft dining room, but this is going to be one of 2 free complimentary dining room experiences here on board the ship. That will be all for today's tour of the beautiful Carnival Horizon. A huge thank you to Captain Nick, the captain of this amazing ship. He was the one that was able to make this possible for us today. If you see Captain Nick on your next cruise on the beautiful Carnival Horizon, be sure to tell him that Brandon said hello. And with that, thank you all for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful and subscribe for all the upcoming content. We do have a tour of the newest and largest cruise ship in the world, Star of the Seas, coming very soon. So stay tuned for that. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.